Hello, my name is Luz Herrera, and I will be introducing myself using this watermelon for my introductory pie chart. Uh, I will start with my biggest slice on the pie, which will be my family. I think family is very important to me. I am the youngest of 5 children. I have 2 brothers and sisters. I'm lucky enough to have my parents still living. I have 13 nieces and nephews. I have 6 nieces and 7 nephews. My oldest is 24. The youngest is 3 years old. I love my family very dearly. My family is everything to me. I don't have children of my own, so my family is my backbone. They're my support system. They're my friends. They're the people that I go to for everything, and they've been there for me for all my life. And I try to be the best sister, the best aunt, the best daughter, the best friend I can be to everyone in my family. They encourage me and they support me, and that's very important to me. They come before everything in my life, and they're very important to me. And I think that's the biggest part of my life is being a part of a big family. I have a very big family, and I don't know how life would be without having so many people in my life. Um, my second biggest chunk in the pie will be my lifestyle. I am a vegetarian. I stopped eating meat. Actually, I stopped eating burgers when I was in high school. I stopped eating fast food. I had a few bad experiences with like fast food restaurants. I remember finding a cockroach one time at a Taco Bell, and I just started reading about the things that are in the food, and I just stopped eating fast food altogether, and then I just gradually stopped eating meat, and eventually I became a vegetarian. I say that I started this journey 20 years ago. Um, when I first came here in 1992, I was sick for 3 months because I came from a place where we pretty much raised our own meat and our own grew our own food. So it was like from the farm to the kitchen kind of thing. And when I got here, I threw up everything I ate. And the only advice I got from the doctor was to get used to the food. So I kind of did, but I still had issues eating some things. And eventually, when I was able to decide for myself, make better decisions. I was able to speak to my parents, and they supported me because my family's cool, and my parents supported me, and my dad is very health conscious as well. So they supported me in changing the way that I ate. They didn't see anything wrong with that. They actually support that, and they think that's pretty cool. So I was able to do that at a very young age, and I'm grateful for that. Thankfully, my sister, or not thankfully for her, because I'm sure she's not too happy, but the doctor told my sister for health reasons she needed to stop eating meat as well. So now there's 2 of us in my family that don't eat meat. She's actually a vegan. I'm more of a vegetarian. So I have someone to share my journey with, and that's pretty cool. Another big part of my life is being a Dominican. That's a big chunk of a part of me. That's my identity. My grandfather was an American citizen, and because of him, we are American descendants. So that's why I came to this country. My parents decided to make the journey here because they felt that it will give us a better opportunity in life. And since we had our grandfather's descendancy that we can count on to kind of come here, my parents brought us here so we can go to school and get a better education and better opportunities that we might not have back home. And they themselves had like fifth grade education, so they thought it was very important for us to come here and have that opportunity. My big part of my life is being an immigrant, coming here, experiencing the changes, like the cultures here. Being a Dominican is different, so our cultures was different, so it clashed when we came here, and like even other Hispanic children were not the same, like other kids from like Cuba or Puerto Rico. They were not the same as being a Dominican, so it was kind of a shock to me. I thought just because we all speak Spanish or we come from the same place, we all should get along, but I had kind of discrimination issues, and it pushed me to learn English and to learn about the culture and kind of, learn where I'm at so that I can get along with people and understand where they come from as well, so that I can share in their experience. So it was kind of interesting coming here. I still love my family. My parents made sure that we kept our culture up, so we still celebrate all our holidays, Noche Buena, um, Carnaval, Semana Santa. We just added the American holidays as well, and we celebrate those too. We are Dominicans. Everyone in my family plays baseball or softball, the girls and the boys. And for our New Year's day, we get together. We have a tradition in our family, and we all get together, the kids, adults, everybody, and we play a game of softball so that we can pass our traditions along to their children. And eventually, when I adopt my daughter, I'll pass it along to her as well. I think it's a big part of my life, my immigrant experience coming to a country that's different and learning because I am an American, because my grandfather was an American, so this is my right to be here. But it was quite an experience to transition, and I'm glad my parents never took away our customs and made sure that we kept up our culture and our traditions. I love dancing. I love merengue. I love bachata. I love our food. I miss my mom's cooking. Even if I don't eat meat, I like sitting in the kitchen and smelling her cooking. And my sisters, it's a big part of me. And when I was in California recently, living there, that's the main reason why I came back. My culture wasn't there. The place that I moved to, there was only one other Dominican there, and me. So I just couldn't adapt, and I came back, and I feel great being here. So that's a big part of me, and my education. That's a big part of my life as well. My parents, like I said, came here to give us a better opportunity, and they instilled in us to educate ourselves. My dad is a very smart man, regardless of his educational level, and so is my mother. They each have knowledge in different things, and their big thing was, learning and at least graduating from high school. They didn't do it, so to them that was a big deal. And the fact that I'm the first person in my immediate family to have a bachelor's degree from a university, I mean, that was super amazing. I was going through a big change in my life. I was going through a divorce when I was graduating from school, and I appreciate being a member of the FIU alumni, because if it wasn't for them, I was close to giving up and not finishing my school. But my parents didn't give up on me. My school didn't give up on me. I remember my professors helping me out. I always remember Dr. Cohen sitting with me and helping me out, turning in my last assignments, completing my hours. Like, everybody was there for me. And I love FIU, and I'm glad I'm finishing my master's there. And hopefully I can do also my PhD there, because education is very important, and I want to be an example for my nieces and nephews. And eventually, when I have my adopted daughter or son, I can also, have that to them, like, I did it and you can do it also. So education, my parents made it very important in my life, and I think it's very important to me as well. It's a very big part of my life. Another thing that's my last part of my pie is my passion for children and education and just helping the less fortunate. Like I said, I want to adopt a daughter this year, because I wasn't blessed with the opportunity to have my own child, because of situations. And I just feel like I have so much love, and I love kids so much that it doesn't have to come from me. I just want to have a child that I can give back to and educate. And I love teaching. I wanted to be a child psychologist, but my sister knows, she's in social work, and she knows how important it is for me to care for these children. And I worry so much and I care so much that she felt it would affect me too much emotionally. I'm an emotional person, so I just felt like my dad also talked to me. We all spoke, and my husband at the time, we decided that being a teacher would allow me the time, the space that I needed, the purpose that I needed to help out the children, and also have the time to spend with my family and travel and do the things that I like to do as well. And also, eventually, my goal is to have my own school where I can teach the children in my own style that I think doesn't have to do too much with politics, more about providing what the kids need. If they need extra support in the classroom, if parents need support, because a lot of parents don't have the financial means to give therapy to their children that need it. And I feel like it's important for us to do things like that. So that's very important to me as well. And I hope I get to do that in the future. So I hope you got to know me a little bit with this video. Again, my name is Luz Herrera, and good luck, everybody, in this semester.